goodness, am I actually getting the hang of this? Let's see how the audio sounds. I am trying something different at the moment, and I don't yet have my stream manager pulled up. Now I do. Hello, Constellatio. Welcome in. Oh my goodness. Constellatio, thank you for your tier 2 sub at 3 whole heckin' years. That's a long time of a lot of support, my friend. And it's so much more than that. The behind the scenes support is something that I don't even have words for. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Is my audio okay? Let me even type, do you hear me? Because if my audio is not okay, it might be significantly not okay because I'm doing something completely different. But I do see a I hear something emoji, which could be the game audio, because the game audio is lovely. But oh, good. Okay, so here's what I'm doing, and I have no idea why I didn't think of trying this before. I have an actual wired headset plugged in. Ah, now I remember why it is. The reason why I didn't do this consistently before was because I was concerned that the microphone would get like brushed up against my clothes and make unpleasant sounds. So if that happens, I can switch back to my earbuds. It's just that they don't last all that long. And I have to switch them out, and this way I can actually enjoy the binaural audio. I mean, it's in stereo where available, folks. And we might as well enjoy it. So how's everybody doing? Today my go live announcement was a bit to a purpose. SAG-AFTRA is on strike, and we are in support of them and of every single union member as they stand for what's right. And one of those SAG-AFTRA members is the voice of Tara Wylde herself, which we are so happy to throw our weight behind Valerie Lohman, who is holding the SAG-AFTRA sign. So I cannot stand on a line myself, but I can at least do what I can from bed, and that is a wildflower stream in support. So I'm hoping that that we can draw some attention, and if you follow the links in my Discord announcement and or Twitter announcement, you can find your way to Valerie's page. Valerie has a Ko-Fi account, and her car needs some repairs. It's not the best timing in the world, but if you do want to do anything concrete to support a union member who's standing on the line and holding the line, there is that opportunity. So you can find your way there through the links in my Go Live notifications. And I hope that you'll choose to do that instead of any donations here today. I don't have a direct link to that, but we can try and let's do this. Let's pin. Thank you. Wonderful, Constellatio. That's wonderful. Where's my pin button? My pin button is where? I have a timeout button, a ban button, a delete button, and a copy button. Oh, Constellazio's already pinned it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's perfect. That's perfect. Oh, I did not think through all of this before stream, but we managed to think it through on the fly, and I'm so happy. And if you all are seeing this on YouTube, it's entirely possible that the matter may or may not have been resolved by the time that this gets posted. So, we will see. Not sure exactly what date this will be posted on YouTube, but it's still worthwhile to check on things, see how things are going out there in the world, in matters of justice and workers' rights. So yes, there's that. I have a lovely cup of half chamomile, half black tea that I think just might be steeped. Let me have a sip. Is it ready to go? Yep. It's lovely. All right. We are going to load in. Constellazio, thank you so much for doing that work. I don't know where my pin button is, but it doesn't matter where my pin button is because Constellazio knows where his pin button is. It is summer. And we are in town because it's been a wacky day. We normally try and finish a day, but everything is really, really wacky right now. Let's have a talk with Giva.
A fun chat. I could nerd out over data and statistics with her all day.
I bet you could, Giva. I bet you could. Do we have any lovely recipes that are your favorites? I think we do not right now. We don't.
Oh, would you look at this? You're my favorite underground explorer.
So we found some documents from some time back in history, and Giva was looking for these for her research purposes, so we have provided them to her. I have mixed feelings. I don't know what she intends to do with them, so I feel a little uncomfortable. I think I'm not going to buy any of those fruit trees, but do we have anything that we can sell to Kai? Nothing that I want to sell to Kai right now. All right, that's fine. Let's go sell some fish fingers, because that's how
I miss competing with Hazel's baking.
I make bank.
It was such a nice break from thinking about real life at a time when I really needed it.
I wish that it were that easy in real life. Selling fish fingers. It's quite the hack in this game. All right, there's our... Wait. There. No, schnitzel. No, that's not it. Fish fingers. There we go. Fish fingers for 100 gold pieces per plate. 100 plates. That's all right. That is indeed how Tara makes serious bank. I just only wish that Valerie could be making that kind of bank. You know, little kickbacks, just a percentage of every plate of fish fingers. Would that not be awesome? That would be absolutely incredible. What kind of game mechanics would be required? It would have to be a pay-to-play game, right? And I can dream of a world in which voice actors receive percentages of income that is made, of any revenues that would be made from a game, a pay-to-play game that they... Why is my screen going to sleep? It should not be going to sleep because I have it plugged in and charging at the moment, but that just means I'm going to have to play more actively and not sit here and wonder about what the world would be like if voice actors made a kickback. Is there anything that I want to buy? I already have some rice pudding. These are things I already have. I want to sell, not sell, I want to buy. Buying. This is what we can buy. All right, apple pie, cheese, pizza, chicken soup, chocolate milkshake, coffee. Speaking of coffee, Ko-Fi is the website that Valerie has posted her information on for anyone who is able to help her with her car repairs while she stands with SAG-AFTRA. Ooh, spaghetti bolognese, yes. Okay, that's good. And Sophia, I know your favorite soup is this chicken soup, and I know this seems weird that you made it, and here you go, but it's more like...
Tara, you're sweet.
It's more like I'm just encouraging Sophia to take a little break in the middle of the day, that's all.
Otto had the audacity to come in here and ask me and my patrons if we saw anything the night of the town hall break-in. In other words, the kind of people who would do that must hang out at my bar. How did such a moron become mayor of this town? No, really, that's not a rhetorical question.
Oof. Well, we know where Damon stands. Even if Damon may or may not know who was involved.
If I were a poet, I would write entire books of poetry about slop chips. Thank you, Tara.
He's a fan. All right, so it's 3 p.m. and it's just a very, very confusing day because I overslept and it's just everything's kind of topsy-turvy. Let's go talk to Cameron. Nope, we've already talked to Cameron. I just don't even know what's up, what I've accomplished and what I haven't. I just assume I have not accomplished very much yet today.
Outrageous, truly outrageous. And to think a valuable Fairhaven artifact was taken by these scoundrels.
One of whom was us, just so you know.
What exactly was stolen?
A rock. But a very significant rock, I'm told. It's quite old and not from any local quarry. Perhaps our thief is a geologist of some sort.
Oh, Otto, don't break your brain. Don't do it. Just here, shove this cheese souffle in your face and you'll be not talking for a few minutes. That's how I will make my escape.
I remember eating one of these at an upscale Milkwater restaurant when I was a teenager. I had no idea food like soufflés even existed.
Our partner in crime.
Fall is going to be like intense. I can feel it. There's something in the air.
It could be that we're getting into trouble, Violet. That's maybe what's in the air. Trouble coming our way, as in
It might be the stink bomb the twins set off outside the school.
our just desserts.
But also, it's my intuition.
Your intuition about consequences for choices we have made. Yeah, that grin, Violet. Oh dear. All right, well, we know she loves the rice pudding.
My
Gotta
abuela on my dad's side taught me that the best way to make rice pudding is to put a whole cinnamon stick in there. But even if you just poured cinnamon from a spice jar, still looks delicious.
Gotta stay on Violet's good side since we know what a troublemaker she is and she's dragged us right into all of the trouble. Welcome in, everyone. If you are just newly come in, let me let you know that the voice of Tara Wylde, who is the young lady in the short overalls, is standing with SAG-AFTRA, and we are standing with her. Her Ko-Fi account is pinned at the top. She's having trouble with her car, and she is, as you would understand, not working right now. So now I remember where we were. So we had a bad night. We stayed up too late. We're not feeling fully energetic, but the doctor is closed today, so we can't get any help about that. So that's the payment that we're making for our poor choices, staying up too late.
I believe in making my own luck, but I'm not opposed to doing anything that might help. If you got any suggestions, let me know.
Constellazio says we just can't say that we've got trouble in River City because we don't have pool tables in Fairhaven. Yes, well, we believe in good trouble here, don't we? We believe in good trouble. And frankly, that is the kind of trouble that Tara and Violet have gotten up to so far. All right, we need iron and a lot of it. We've got 10. Is that going to do the trick? I really seriously doubt it. Let's have a look. We need to check with Zephyr today. Oh, we better go do that right away. I need to go see Amira, but she's not in the office. And oh, we don't have the information here. Okay, first I'm going to go see Zephyr, and then I'm going to go see about building a barn. I don't think I'm quite there yet, frankly. Oh my goodness, we haven't taken care of the animals yet today. This is terrible. We have to take care of the animals. Or what time is it actually? We might miss out on getting our broom. That'd be not good, because we keep missing out with the broom. Spinach is out of season. Tomatoes are in season. Me. Alright, what time is it, Tara? Do you need to book it? Oh, you do. You have to book it. We'll take care of the rest of the animals later. Let's head to Ravenwood and see if we can't get our broom. This is such an exciting moment. We can't go that way. I'm really not that good at running around. Zephyr is who I want to be seeing. I've gone the wrong way. I have definitely. That's also not Zephyr. Okay. You would think I'd never played this game before. I have gone to visit everyone but Zephyr. Hello! Oh, I'm so excited.
All right, Tara. Get a load of this. My finest work yet.
A broom for flying. It's been customized for us.
I don't want to say that it looks the same, but it looks the same.
It's how she flies that matters, not how she looks, silly. And she'll only fly for you. Now, you'll only want to use this broom in Fairhaven.
Not here?
Perry placed a charm here to keep witches from coming and going unannounced.
Not here then.
Oh, and you can forget about taking your broom into the
Oh, we're not going to talk about the gloaming.
Oops, I said too much. No, Zephyr. Never mind.
The thing is, Zephyr doesn't know whether or not we know about the gloaming yet. We do know something about the gloaming, but we haven't been there yet.
The glow? What's the glow?
Theoretically, we should have picked up our broom before we found out about the gloaming, but I kind of missed Zephyr's open times several days running, so...
Nothing at all.
Nothing? Yep, that's right, Zephyr. Nothing whatsoever.
Anyway, here's some levitation potion. You'll need to keep her fully charged to fly around, so keep a batch of levitation potion brewing whenever you can.
Oh, we got 10 of them. Nice. We've got a magic broomstick for flying, and it's 4:20 p.m. Let's go to the bookshop. Hello, Wesley.
Is it weird being born human and becoming a fae later?
Oh, Tara, you have no idea. I'm still getting used to it. Just like you're still getting used to being a witch, I'm sure.
He's got such a lovely growly voice.
You got that right.
However, oh, we have none of his favorite meat dishes. We could buy some parchment, but we don't really need to. We could sell, well, we don't have that many of any of these. Well, we really don't have any extras at all. Can't make money that way. Oh well. Let's go see Perry.
Why Zephyr insists on spending so much time around humans mystifies me. Very few of you are that interesting.
I don't think she meant that as a direct insult, so I'm not going to take it that way. Oh, we have some cake that Perry loves.
The rose water, the almonds, the spices. It has been centuries since I smelled this. Potent as my brews are, they cannot make me remember the place I came from. But this, a simple cake, feels so familiar. I remember eating it. I am grateful you gave it to me.
I think that was a thank you, if you like. All right. We can buy parsley. Interesting. Rose water, very useful, especially if we want to keep her plied with such that lovely cake she loves. Revitalizing potion we can make ourselves. Levitation potion we have plenty. Scrying potion, we don't even know what to do with it, but I'll buy some. Poppies. Poppies will do. All right. And anything we can sell? Nothing we care to sell. That's fine. All right, so Perry buys potions. Wesley buys incantations. And Azrael, I don't remember what Azrael buys and sells. I don't think Azrael buys anything, does he?
That Giva woman in the mountain isn't half bad. She spotted me hanging out with the foxes and waved instead of shouting hello. I appreciate her not scaring my friends off.
Ariel loves animals. Not to eat. He loves peanut candy to eat.
Oh, I cannot resist.
All right, we have plenty of these. Is 10 plenty? Ah, well, we'll stock up. We have 20. 20 is plenty. All right, I think that that is all there is to do here today. Let's check the board. And then we'll go back to town and feed our animals. Oh, checking board. Here it is. All right. I don't think I'll accept either of these quite yet. We're not close enough to achieving them. Katie, hello. Welcome in, Bonvenon. Lupin, oh my goodness, hello. Kurako, hello. It's the friends. The friends are here. Welcome in. How was your stream, Lupin?
Hey
Thank
there,
you so much for raiding. I hope you had a fun time. You were playing that sad game, weren't you? Some cat fur, some bone, some cricket. Interesting. We'll pet again. It was just what you needed. That's perfect. Water! The eagles are coming! The eagles are coming! Welcome in. Alright, we can spare the kitty a dish of milk. anything to make our familiar happy.
Aw, still loving that, aren't ya?
We're very fond of Cleopatra. All right. Let's take care of our chickens because it would be irresponsible to do otherwise. Let's see. What do we want to feed the chickens? Oh, we got a feather. That's lovely. Oh, thank you for the hugs. We had a lovely discussion on the Discord today about hugs and other forms of physical contact. It was a good chat. Well, one at a time, Water. One at a time, right? These little chicks just remind me so much of Beaker. Makes me laugh. Me, 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 me. All right, we've done the responsible, and I don't understand how we can possibly be getting full-grown chicken feathers from a chick that's got nothing but down. We have not taken care of our plants, have we? I believe. What's the story here? We've got some limes to harvest. And some oranges. And let's see, we probably need to water. No, we've already watered, or it rained, or something. I don't know. It hasn't been raining very much. But let's go check on... Yeah, these need watering. Okay, we'll water this first. And we'll grab these. And we'll grab these. Careful, don't stick yourself because that would be uncomfy. Alright, that's all that needs doing here. We're not replanting anything right now because it's going to be fall as soon as we have finished harvesting, I think. Oh, pumpkin spice eggnog on the shelf for how many months, Korako? Lupit's asking the same question. Yeah. All right. So guys, we can technically fly from place to place now, and I haven't started doing it yet because I'm just like not used to it. Haven't done it yet. I think I feel a little, what's the word? It's a big decision to start flying around everywhere, and won't somebody see me and like get suspicious, and I just don't know how I feel about it, right? Yeah, probably too many months, however many that is. I'm not quite sure how many is too many. Alright, we may run out of energy here, but we can go to the onsen.
I'm all
Yep,
out
we
of
are
I could
out
eat
of
some food for cover
strings.
some.
Alright, let's just go to the onsen, because it's right here. It's 6:50 p.m. How long does it take? And let's try a short soak because we don't have very much capacity. So this might do the trick. Or is it a percentage? It was a percentage, but it's already 7:30 p.m. Oh, I made a bad decision. Well, I didn't have all the data. in my defense. I made the decision based on the data that I had, and it was insufficient, and oh well. Wow. I've definitely forgotten what it's like to have this little energy. We're not even going to go up the mountain. Instead, we're just going to have a look around here and go back in the onsen. Nope, that's it. We can't go back in. All right, so we're going to have a cup of coffee if we need one. Let's try flying. Tap anywhere on the map to travel via broomstick. We're going here. Okay. Yep. First time. Zoom. We just... Wow. Fly, my pretty. We've unlocked the achievement. Flew your broomstick for the first time. My goodness, that was interesting. So it's basically a form of teleportation.
I had a chat with Ariel about what the fairy folk actually want for offerings. These days, even they have modern taste.
I'm not going to share any of your learnings, not specifically.
Hi, Farseer. Seen anything interesting lately?
I see a witch who ought to be tending to her cauldron.
Okay, nice chat.
We just got it, Water. So for those of you who came in with Lupin, let me let you know that today's stream is in support of Valerie Rose, who is the voice of Tara Wylde. She is standing on the picket line with SAG-AFTRA, and her car needs some help, and it's not the best timing for a working actor who's not working at the moment, because she is standing with SAG-AFTRA and we are standing with her, and so I have pinned her Ko-Fi account at the top of chat. If you are inclined to support a working actor who is supporting SAG-AFTRA, I would highly encourage you to support her. We've enjoyed her voice acting as Tara Wylde for these many months as we've been playing this game. And I was just saying earlier that I wish that my fish fingers scheme could send her some percentage of the 100 gold coins that I get for every single plate of fish that I sell in the restaurant, but unfortunately it doesn't work that way, and so we're doing whatever we can. So I'm just requesting that y'all don't throw any extra anything my way today. We're gonna throw it all at Valerie instead, as she is supporting her union and we are supporting her.
As we all find our way, I find it ever more important to take a moment to breathe and show gratitude when you can. It's time to change the season. Are you ready for autumn?
Oh no, actually, I'm not ready yet.
Not yet. I'm still gathering items.
Actually, we're still waiting for some of the plants to ripen.
The gem you need may be even deeper in the mine, since the upper levels were stripped years ago.
Your grandmother never approved of the masks outside of rituals. She wasn't really the shrinking violet type, and I suspect you're not either, are you?
Everyone, I'm sorry. It was my idea to break into Town Hall.
I thought so. Nice work.
Haha. Now, are we sorry or are we not sorry? We were just having this discussion about the kind of trouble that we like around here is good trouble, right? Is this good trouble? Violet made that decision because she wants to know what happened to her mom, and she needed what was in the town hall to gain access. It's not exactly bad trouble. We're in a moral gray area. This is difficult. This is difficult. How do we decide? Are we sorry? Are we not sorry? I'm not sorry for supporting my friend. However, should it become the case that this attracts the kind of trouble that we really can't handle, in that case, I've brought trouble on all of my friends, and I am sorry for that. Well, that's a good question, Lupin. Something happened to Violet's mom. She disappeared, and Violet wants to find out what happened, and we assisted Violet in stealing something from the town hall that's going to allow her to find out more, possibly, hopefully, about what happened to her mom. The last we checked, Lupin, says Constellazio, Tara didn't exactly weigh the same as a duck. It's, yeah, it's good news. Good news. We could say we're sorry just for balance, or we could continue to stand with our friend and say, okay. Oh wait, no. Friend said sorry. So I'm almost of a mind to say I'm not sorry because Violet just said I'm sorry she didn't defend herself. And I would like to defend my friend. And I have a feeling if I say I'm not sorry, that might turn into some words of defense of Violet's decision. Which I think is the appropriate choice for Tara just as much as I do believe that Violet made the appropriate choice for apologizing. So I think the stronger choice on Tara's part will be to say I'm not sorry. I could be wrong, but it all depends on what are the next words that come out of Tara's mouth. Valerie, don't let me down.
And I helped, but I am not sorry. Violet had a good reason.
Yes!
I know, Novice. I'm getting there. The town of Fairhaven has had the Keystone since the mine operation shut down. I've been asking for it back, but I can't explain how something belonging to me wound up in the mine. Acolyte, Novice, you put us in danger. However, you are also right about something. We've been too cautious towards the gloaming. But we can't afford to be cautious any longer. The wellspring needs offerings.
So, Lena has told us in the past, stay away from the standing stones. We've been clearly told you can't handle whatever that is. But, evidently, it's time for us to be braver.
Hear, hear.
I was afraid you were going to kick me out of the coven.
Course not. We can't let go of anyone or we'll be too weak to turn the seasons. Also, we're too dang fond of you both.
Aw, I'm fond of you too, Shelby.
We'll make it up to you. We promise.
Thanks, you two.
Whew.
We totally need to do a bring your familiar to coven night. Amira's told me so much about her red fox.
Now what? I don't know. Nothing more to discuss with any of these people? Just a we'll make it up to you, but we don't know. Look at how little purple magic energy I have. Let us do something about that. It always seems that I have the most of these. And there's always a lot of these. All right. Oh, I can use my broom. What is there left to do? I didn't go up the mountain, but I think there was really nothing to do there today. We probably didn't walk the beach this morning. We might or might not have, so let's go here. You're not dead after a whole glass. I mean, you're not dead yet. Okay, this is good news. That there means, I believe, that we did not walk any of the beaches at all, and that was not a wasted trip. Let's see what else we find. Nothing else. There's rarely anything closer to town, so I'm just gonna head right back home. Okay, we have very little energy left. But we'll gather some weeds. It's interesting. I didn't expect to see all these weeds in this drought situation. That's all right. All right, it's 10 p.m. You know what we haven't done today? We haven't gone to the mines, but I don't think this is a day to go to the mines. Because, well, you know what? It's just going to be a little bit more of a pain in the neck. It's not going to be impossible. Because here's what it's going to be like. We're going to basically need to drink coffee every once in a while, like a little bit more often than we normally do, if you know what I mean. Normally we drink coffees 3 at a time and very infrequently. Now, what we are after is threefold. 1 is to pick up all the loose everything. 2 is to find out what are the 2 gemstones that are here in this level 16. And 3 is to get as much iron as possible. Now, iron will be found, well, that was copper, but theoretically, iron will be found in these types of stones, but only after drinking coffee. Let's see, 1 coffee is just about all we can manage. Copper ore, silver ore, that's not what I had in mind. We want some iron. Yep. Now, it's possible that we could miss whatever gems are here if we only go for the iron. But it's also possible that we could find the gems that are here.
I'm all out of... I could eat some...
Okay, coffee time. 1 coffee. It's the single espresso for Tara today. That's the kind of day it is. There's our iron. And a bit more. Now, here's one thing. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We don't need sand. Well, I mean, overall, eventually we need some sand, but that's not really what we're lacking in particular at the moment. Silver and copper. Okay, coffee time again. I only wish that coffee were having that much of a good effect for me right now, but I have once again gotten myself into a situation where the coffee, it does nothing. And so I need to take a few days off. It happens every once in a while. I try and take a day away from caffeine per week, and that usually does the trick, but sometimes I forget to do that, and then it becomes a situation where the coffee is less and less effective, and I drink more and more of it, and it becomes less and less effective, and that's not great.
all. I could eat.
At least with Tara, the situation with coffee is linear. I wish it were so with me. Anybody else have a non-linear relationship with coffee? Like mine? Where the more coffee you drink, the more coffee you need to drink? The king who made himself immune to poisoning. It's getting late. Welp.
I'm all out. I could eat some.
We may just go ahead and ignore that. Because we know that someone will take very good care of us, if for a fee. So we are ignoring bedtime, and we have not found any gems. That's unfortunate. It's not really our real mission. We really are here for the iron. Bad headaches. Complicated relationship with coffee. I mostly just need caffeine to not go through caffeine withdrawal. Yes, so the caffeine withdrawal situation involves headaches for Korako and very tired. For me,
I'm all. I could eat some.
I feel like it's worth going through it if it's going to actually make my relationship with coffee, reset my relationship with coffee and make it be effective again. But at this point, I know that if I do that for one day, it won't be enough. It'll be the worst of the caffeine withdrawal without the benefit of fully resetting my relationship with coffee, which if I had done this one day per week consistently, then one day would be sufficient. But I haven't done this one day per week consistently. Therefore, oh, we found a gem. But it's like, that's not a new gem, or is it? Let's see, how are we doing? Okay, there's one gem left. I want to say I think that it might be a topaz. But I really don't know. It could be a sapphire. It's more likely a sapphire. Are we taking bets? If I were a betting person, I'm not.
I'm all. I could eat some.
I would choose sapphire. Alright, 1 a.m. Are we going to find what we are looking for before 2 a.m.? Is what we are looking for here? I doubt we are going to find any gems in the mud. There's something I want to see in an apocalypse movie. We found it. It was a sapphire. We've completed the set for this level. Well done. We won't leave this level, though, because there's no point. There's not enough time. We'll just continue to mess about in level 16. Korako says there's something, that's something that I want to see in an apocalypse movie. A bunch of people going through caffeine withdrawal and feeling like crap, and just a few people have caffeine pills. It makes all the sense in the world. And I want to say, I watched a reality TV show series at one point where it was set up like an apocalypse situation. They created an apocalypse type situation for people to go through, and they filmed it. And I want to say that caffeine withdrawal was one of the issues that they dealt with. Thank you so much for letting people know. We are standing with Valerie Lohman in her support of SAG-AFTRA. She is on the picket line. She's not earning, and her car is in need of repairs. And so I am posting her Ko-Fi account. If you have anything, even just a tiny bit to support, we are out of time. We are exhausted. Try to get to bed on time or you might get sick. We knew that was going to happen. Does the doctor work on Saturday?
I really need to get to bed on time tonight.
And sugar addiction as well, Korako. I think those are two completely socially acceptable. I'm gonna say it, drug addictions, because they are chemicals that affect our brain.
And maybe get some meds from Amira.
Yes, let's go see Amira, but we don't know if she's at work today or not. So she wasn't yesterday. If she isn't today, we're kind of in trouble again. All right, what are we going to make here? What is this? Tanning solution, right. We need lemons for that. I'm interested in making some. Mostly we need essence of copper. And occasionally we need some alcohol. Crystal ball potion. We have levitation potion. Let's make some more crystal ball potion. And some boost harvest potion. And some miracle grow potion. Okay, is everything chugging along as it should? Not quite yet. Let's make some rice wine. Alright. Nothing to do there today. Let's see. Who shall I use my crystal ball potion on today? I want to say Amira, but on the other hand, I have a feeling that with Amira it's all exotic everything and I don't have the recipes yet. But maybe it's not.
Oh, I think I see something.
Can't believe we knew that little. Marinated olives. I'm not feeling confident about trying to pronounce this. Zaytun parvarda. It sounds delicious. Olives with herbs, nuts, and pomegranates. My mouth is watering just reading that description. My goodness, that sounds amazing. Alright, we discovered yesterday that we could sell some of these if we had extras in Ravenwood. Sun and rain sounds like a thing. We might not need it come fall. What shall we choose? Ah yes, the speed boost longer is something that we were interested in. Summon small things longer requires wolfsbane. We can't find wolfsbane anywhere other than in the gloaming. I have a theory that a lot of ND people in the past self-medicated with things like opium, alcohol, and mushrooms. A large portion of humanity has had access to things like opium for millennia. It is true. That does not sound like an outlandish theory to me. Alright, is there anything that we can cook that we haven't cooked before? I'm looking for recipes with all dots covered at the bottom with no star at the top. This is close. We need cabbage. That grows in the fall. All right. Maybe in the fall we can make chalaka. Oh, here's something. Tomato soup. Good thing we bought that parsley from Perry. Let's make tomato soup for the first time. Excellent. Anything else? Can we make... Let's go ahead and make what we can of the fish fingers. Yes, not needing a prescription for caffeine and alcohol makes it a social thing compared to other things which a prescription is needed for. It is true. All right. The bees have done a thing. Excellent. Let's water the sunflowers. And let's grab the soil from the compost bin. And pick the cotton. I don't have gloves. I wish I did. It's not been too painful so far. That's excellent. Looks like we've... Whoop. Did not mean to do that. Looks like we've got some olives ready to harvest. And mulberries. All right. Good morning, kitty. Oh my goodness, it's afternoon. How did that happen? Oh. I'm really not sure. I have heard tell of other players who spend some time each day walking in cat form.
Aw, still loving that, aren't ya?
Haven't done it except for when we were spying on people, and so I'm really not quite sure what the whole point is with walking around in cat form. And that's maybe... Uh-oh. Am I out of feed? I am nearly out of feed. I think that means I should go buy some. Maybe like right now. Let's do that. Let's see. Oh, grab that. On our way to go buy some chicken feed. Oh, hello.
Us not having a school bus like the kids on TV means I'm missing out on some prime pranking opportunities.
I imagine you would be sad about that, Finn. Do we have any of Finn's favorite foods? I think we do. The spaghetti, right? Yes.
Yum. Sometimes my mom says I'm a pastatarian, but can you blame me? Bolognese is delicious.
I can't blame you. Any idea where Mr. Rancher is? Because I need to buy some chicken feed. Do you know where your neighbor is? You wouldn't tell me if you did.
Were you the one who helped restore the ranch so that Pretender and designer Muck Boots could move in?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Great. Just great.
Oops. Alright. We should have made some cornbread. We should have made some cornbread. Maybe we should do that. Yep. Alright, so much for that. We'll have to feed them what we can. You know? because we've got some other veggies and it's better than nothing. Tara is exhausted already. I mean, she just started her day. It's afternoon and she's out of energy. All right, let's see. Some mulberries. Sure, why not? We have 3 different color hens. All right, will some grapes do? Do they have to have regular chicken feed, or can I feed them produce? I don't know. We're gonna find out. And it may be a different story for small and large animals. Oh, nice co-pun, guys. All right. Well, that might be okay. We might be all right. It's 1:30 p.m. And I don't know, like, how do we use the very little energy that we have? And time. We don't have very much energy or time because we're not taking good care of ourselves, and that's not great, but we're kind of doing it on purpose. That's a thing. Now, which day was it we were supposed to meet? We had a date this week, didn't we?
I've healed so much since Giacomo's passing. I used to think it meant I'd hurt less to think of him. But for me, it means being able to feel more than just grief.
I don't think we have anything that she loves right now. We don't. Yes, it's true. It's not that the grief goes away. It's that it becomes less all-consuming, and that other memories don't get swamped and overwhelmed.
Emmy and Finn are always getting scraped up. I used to think they healed fast because they're kids, but I'm pretty sure it's magic.
You might be right, Juliet. You might be more right than you know. No tiramisu? No tiramisu today. Alright. I should get on that, shouldn't I? Alright, let's go down to the beach. Oh, we got a conch shell. I wasn't even looking at the screen at the time. Yes, it's a good day when we get a conch shell. Conch shells and bananas are what always make me happy. Alright, let's try and go see the doctor. We're going to get a scolding. It's going to be a well-deserved scolding. On the way, we'll say hi to Parker, because we,
Have you checked out the Consciousness Center yet?
Oh,
we
dear,
accept
Parker.
everyone. Even people whose families didn't come over on the Mayflower. Imagine that.
Imagine that. Alright, we'll give Parker one of our precious coffees, because he loves them as much as we do.
Been busy in the kitchen. Now, I'll take that off your hands.
However, today is not a good day to talk to Parker about building a barn. Maybe we'll just do our other in-town business. Oh, Kim, did I blow you off on our date?
Kim, are you crying?
Oh, shit.
This town is the worst. I never should have come here.
Oh, no.
What happened? Someone threw red paint on the windows of my shop. I feel like someone is trying to run me out of town. You know, it's funny. I got an offer in the mail from someone who wants to buy my shop. Things like this keep happening. I don't know. Maybe I'll take them up on it.
For all you know, it was that person.
Things will get better. I hope you stay, Kim.
My heck, this does not seem very Fairhaven-like. Do Do we have anything that can cheer you up? I think this requires something more than sushi. Bottle of rice wine.
Hey, this is just like my dad makes. I mean, it's not as good as his version, but this is the best you can get in Fairhaven.
The break-in is just the justification Otto has been looking for to create his neighborhood watch.
I'm sorry.
Tough times. I have a feeling it's only going to get worse. All right, we can't buy chicken feed here, unfortunately. Let's buy some milk and some flour. Just taking inventory. I know I shouldn't be buying lemons, but I kind of can, so I'm going to. Theoretically, I'm growing my own lemons, but I'm gonna buy some potatoes as well. And some rice. That'll probably do. Sugar. Yeah. That's good. Not a good day for Kim.
Have I told you about the time I nearly sliced my foot off in the water? Oh, I pulled into a barrel and my board whacked me upside the head. Next thing you know, my foot's caught on coral and I'm fighting to come up for air.
That's bad news. Can we hear the rest of the story, Kai? If I ply you with your favorite... I got nothing! I got no favorites! No! I need the rest of the story. We are so out of paper. I really need to make more paper.
Do you need any help with farm errands? We're trying to save up for some new slingshots.
Oh boy. Just what the town needs. Kids with slingshots. Amy loves chocolate. Will you give me a special deal on some lemonade?
Will you tell my mom if I eat this all right now? Because I'm not supposed to. But you look thirsty. We had an extra sugar to yours.
Kai's always trying to convince me to join him out on the waves. I enjoy the craft, but it's not really my thing.
Understood. We got some slop chips, right? Yeah. We know what is your thing, Damon. Slop chips.
If I were a poet, I would write entire books of poetry about slop chips. Thank you, Tara.
Tell you the truth, I never used to see a doctor regularly. Amira's the only one I've ever wanted to visit.
We've got some schnitzel. We've been falling down on our beer brewing.
You sure you want a simple fella like me to have this?
You know what I find unusual? When I play this game on my own, there's music. And when I stream it, there's no music. Is that weird? I think that's weird. We've got music volume turned all the way up. We could have a larger font. We should have a larger font. That'll make it more legible for everybody. Right? What do you guys think? think larger font is a good idea. Slap with a SLAP. I guess they're Dutch? I don't know. Aw, wie ja ist das poeto corraco? Ne nur verkisto. Okay, we're gonna get in trouble.
Tara, don't tell the others, but you're my favorite patient.
Aw, I'm so happy to hear that. I like being Amira's favorite anything.
What did I say? Did I say get enough rest?
Yes.
And did you do that?
I might not have.
Then from now on, you'll get enough rest.
Yes. Uh-huh. Give me fever. Is that the double entendre? I think it is. 'Cause I think it is. That's what I think. Hello? Normally you're over here. Why are you over here? On a Saturday?
I'm trying to make the effort to really get to know Marty. I think he's who I would have been if I hadn't left Hollywood.
God, no. Don't say that, Cameron. You're bad enough already. Oh, alright. We have no favorites to play Cameron with, but that's okay. Alright, friends. Let's go to the woods and talk to Shelby. Oh. Hey, do you happen to have any chicken feed in your pockets? 'Cause if you did, I'd buy some.
Despite my clearly visible lack of horses, Natalia gave me a horseshoe the other day. She said they're lucky. She makes for a cute lady luck, don't you think?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, cannot buy chicken feed when Marty is not in the office, so to speak. The metaphorical office. Alright, we're gonna have some moonflowers tonight. We'll be coming back. Well, hello, Mrs. Mayer.
Vanessa? Is that you?
Oh, hello, Tara. I was just admiring the water. It looks shallow, but it's surprisingly deep here. It makes for a lovely swimming hole.
That is a really pretty view. We don't normally see it from this angle.
Does Otto know that you go swimming in the lake that's, inside the woods he absolutely detests?
I haven't swum here in years. But when I was a little girl, my family came here on vacation every summer. Those weeks were always the best part of the year. They were how I knew Fairhaven was special to me. You visited as well when you were a child. Did you also have that sense?
Did we also have that sense? Yes, I suppose, in a way.
Yes. Whenever my dad brought me to visit my grandmother, I didn't want to go back.
Neither did I. I wonder what our lives would have been like if we'd grown up here. In any case, I love Fairhaven, even the parts of it my husband doesn't care for. Sometimes it's hard for me to express.
That's really sweet, Vanessa.
I touched the screen when I shouldn't have. That was a mistake.
Well, I mean it. Oh, and Tara, don't tell everyone about my spot. I like having space to just be.
Well, your secret's safe with me, Vanessa.
be careful where you put your feet.
Oh no! Is there poison ivy here?
Poison? Who's talking about poison? Ah, I mean the forest folk.
You mean like bugs?
Don't call them that.
Ah, that's right. We made some fish stew for Shelby.
Is that heavenly aroma? Fish stew? Why, thank you.
All right. We'll just buy everything Shelby has on offer. Doesn't he know about horseshoes? And good luck. He might be more familiar with horseshoes and hand grenades. I don't know. School is still out for the summer. Violet, what are you up to today?
Is the whole culture committee being turned into neighborhood watch thing my fault?
Kind of.
Because it feels like my fault.
Honestly, I think Otto was going to pull that at some point. You just forced his hand.
It could have been whatever happened to Kim's store. Could have been the next last straw. It's possible. I would hope that Otto would be as proactive about that situation. All right, we don't need any of those. We don't want to sell the honey. And we don't have any outfits to sell, unfortunately. Don't want to pick up any of those bulletins either. Hello, Angus.
I've never heard of a building here getting broken into. And what did thieves even want from the Consciousness Center?
Why are people not talking about what happened to Kim? This Consciousness Center break-in is very old news. It's like the third crime back at this point.
Francis keeps telling me not to worry, but I'm sleeping with my heaviest frying pan next to our bed, just in case.
Why is the Consciousness Center so much more important than anything else that's happened since then? That's what I want to know. Frying pans. Eat your pierogies. You're being ridiculous.
These are the best! Making pierogies is time-consuming, but if you want to get them right, you just can't rush it.
Angus, you're a silly, silly man. And our best friend. A best friend. Not our only best friend.
I think Natalia's been working through some things in the mines. She's been bringing me heaps of gold lately.
Well, that's good news for you, I suppose. I hope Natalia's all right. Let's see. There's a lot more we can do to expand his shop. And expanding his shop is a good thing in case we ever need to buy any of those gemstones. We have not found, for example, any emeralds or diamonds because we haven't been that deep in the mine yet. So I suppose that gradually selling him some of the extras that we find is wise.
Messenger Cameron mentioned that he's running low on candles. He says he writes better sermons by candlelight.
Entirely possible. Atmosphere is everything when it comes to inspiration sometimes, isn't it? Alright, we can only make 2. That's not a lot. That's unfortunate. What about gold bars? Also only 2. Well, it'll take a while before we make progress towards better tools. We'll get there eventually. It's 4:30 p.m. Let's go see Giva. And see if we can't dig up any recipes around here. It's a very strange place where recipes are buried in the forest.
A recipe!
Caramel popcorn, yes! You know who loves caramel popcorn, right? We've got ourselves a caramel popcorn recipe. Wonderful. Oh, today is a day where we want to take the long way around. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go backwards this time. My mom makes good caramel popcorn. Ooh, that's lovely. It's so pretty here. Well, where are the other blackberries? Here's some. Hello, Giva.
I've never understood people who say, nice weather, isn't it? All weather is nice.
No favorites. Let's see. More blackberries? Yes. More recipes? Ah, no luck. One more? One more chance. Money. Well, we can't say no to money, even if we would have preferred a recipe. Alright, let's just have a short soak.
How long should I soak for?
She even has a recipe made from rice syrup for a friend who can't have regular sugar. Wow. Okay, let's think here. It's 6 p.m. Let's go into the mines, because, well, no, is 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. when we can go? Oh well, we'll go down in the mines. And once again, what we're looking for are all of the things on this list, plus iron ore, and to be honest, also gold. Wouldn't say no, because that would help us improve our tools. Whoa. So we'll go ahead and get both of these types. But we'll leave alone the mud, the clay, and the sand for today.
What's inside I cannot see. I'll open you up and set you free.
Dear Sirs, after a thorough investigation, we have found no signs of unauthorized intruders in the mine. The worker who reported seeing unusual activity has been referred to the local doctor's office for medical evaluation. I hope that brings this matter to rest. Sincerely, John Alden. Interesting. Very interesting. But unfortunately, I don't think the doctor could help. It is indeed a good sugar substitute. I'm curious. It must have been an allergy to cane or to beets or whatever regular sugar was made from. What is this thing? I just don't even know what I'm looking at down here. Because once one has turned rice into syrup, into rice syrup sweetener, it's effectively a type of sugar. Yeah, it's a good question. What are we looking at down here? Don't know. Don't know. Our family friend has a whole slew of allergies. She can't even have beef. Ugh. Alpha-Gal, there is a particular allergy that causes one to not be able to eat beef. And man, it's one that just kind of develops later in life. It's not one of those things that you're born with. Well, many allergies are that type of thing. You just kind of acquire it over time. And I would not want to be in that situation. Oh, I cannot decide which way to go. All right, it's coffee time. And we're back to our triple espressos. We got our scolding and our medication. Unfortunately, allergies do tend to pile up on you. All right, we found the keys and a ruby. That's excellent. The keys are the most important thing, but the ruby is also one of those things that help us tick off the items. Oh, look, here we go. Level 17 completed the set. We have found every unique thing that there is to find on this level. So I think what we'll do is go ahead and just get the rest of the iron ore that there is and everything that's loose, and then we'll head to the coven meeting. Because I'm curious, like, what's the story? We might come back down here after the coven meeting. Because I want to know what is it that we're going to do to make up for the trouble that we've caused. We did promise to make it up, and the response was thank you, which means yes you will. Right? All right, we need also to get more unlocking spells, whatever those are. Let's use our broom. Zoom.
I knew which ones who transformed into a hawk she saw gliding majestically above her. The bird knew how to fly, but she didn't. It was a mess.
Is the coven the reason people seem to be afraid of these woods?
Who's afraid? It's not the woods that will do them harm. People do a fine job creating their own troubles.
Be certain that no one sees you coming or going from this new place.
The gloaming.
With Otto's new neighborhood watch, we can't be too careful.
Oh, can we already go there?
The High Priestess may seem overly cautious to you, but we've lost too many members in recent years. We need every witch we have to keep the wellspring balanced.
Does that mean I can only go there?
I got a letter from an institute focused on herb lore. They want to recruit me. I love potions, but I'm not sure if that's the right move for me.
I can't believe magic schools are actually a thing.
Girl, they've been around for ages. They're also crazy expensive, so it's like, probably not a real option.
Now we can see what her eyebrows do. We've been hearing her say that line since before she was unmasked. And I'm not at all surprised to see what her eyebrows are doing, but I'm enjoying to see. Hello, English. I'm enjoying seeing. We have gerunds in English. It's not a thing we do in Esperanto. So sorry about that, guys. Yeah, gerunds. They're a thing in English. So Lena says, don't let anybody see me coming and going from the gloaming. The gloaming is what's beyond these standing stones. That must mean that I'm supposed to go to the gloaming during the day when nobody's around. Let's go back home and then go back to the mine. There's just more and more things to do, and I have been finding that there's less and less time to do them. Let's make some butter and a candle. We've got some wine. We could make some apple cider. We've got some silk thread. Let's make a little bit of glass and cloth. Olive oil, always need some. However, I'm not going to keep using up all of my olives into olive oil because there may be other recipes eventually. Orange juice. Just good. We got some cheese. Let's make a little more. And we have not been making beer because we don't have any hops, because hops... Oh, we could have been growing hops. Oh well. That's not great. It's kind of too late now. We didn't grow any hops all summer. That's unfortunate. Should we make cheese or should we make red wine? Let's make a wine. That takes a lot of grapes, let me tell ya. Let's check on what there is to cook. We're trying to make all of the recipes. We have not made beef and shiitake, and now that we have some red wine, we can do that. That looks delicious. What other things have all of the little circles at the bottom filled in, but no star at the top? Let's have a look. Oh, here's another one. Beef Wellington. We've bought it before, but we've never made it. That's going to use up all of our red wine. That's too bad, because I was hoping to gift a bottle of that, but that's okay. That's okay. We're chasing that experience of having made everything there is to make. Let's make a tiramisu, even though we've done it before. And don't have a lot of chocolates. Let's not use it all up. We'll make a lemonade. We can make our own lemonade now. Oh, that's excellent. Let's not make that many. Let's make 5. 5 seems good. And maybe one of these. Wish we had some strawberries, but it's kind of too late for that. It's like time to turn the seasons, yeah? growing hops and strawberries? I don't know. What do you think? We could use some of the magic to make it grow faster. Do I recall that Amira likes that honey mint cooler? Am I wrong about that? Oh, we didn't make paper. We really need to make paper. So Miracle Grow and Boost Harvest are kinda where it's at if we want to grow any hops, you know, or strawberries.
Oh, I think I see something.
Oatmeal raisin cookie. Haha, this is a baked good that tricks you into thinking it's a chocolate chip cookie before you bite into and realize the truth. Can be sold to Angus or eaten for energy or gifted to Amira. Right. Okay, do any of these help me go to the gloaming? Not the speed boost pal, not the speed boost longer, not summon small things or summon small things longer. We can, however, make some ink. Animal shape-shifting spell. Oh, we need conch shells for that. And paper. Let me just go make some paper real quick. No point looking at my writing desk without paper. Paper. Right. Back downstairs. Enamoras? Enamoretas sonjon? Pri la tranchita cinco cenask. Summon rain spell. What are... Hello? Animal growth booster. My goodness. Fall ritual incantation. We need a marigold. Oh, we have to grow marigolds. Are we growing marigolds? And I've just used up all my beeswax. Okay, it's going to be a hot minute until we can turn the seasons. Summon wind. Interesting. Summon night. Sunny day. Summon rain. Speed time. Will shorten the crafting or growing time. Interesting. Okay, so this can combine. We need one of these. All right, interesting, interesting. Okay. Eventually, I'm gonna want to expand my capacity down there. Let's see. Are these marigolds? Okay. We have marigolds. We don't have to grow marigolds. Do we have strawberry seeds? Yeah, let's do that. 6 days. Oh, I gotta fill my watering can. Hopefully there's water in the well. There is. Okay. Alright. Do I have hops? I have hops. Alright. Oh, we don't have to water them. Okay, alright. No complaining about that. En la sonjo, mi staris antaŭ la ŝinkujo ĉe la bufeto kaj verŝis tro da mustardo sur ĝin. Alright. Interesse. We're gonna start back at 14. And the reason why is because I'm not sure where we started seeing these mysterious containers. And I didn't think it was before 14. Oh, here's one on 14, so it could have been before.
What's inside? I cannot see. I'll open you up and set you free.
Oh, heck! I did not expect that. What did we get? Lobster thermidor, thank you, yes. Pumpkin spice latte, don't tell Claire. And ramen. Oh my goodness, hooray! 3 recipes. I forgot that sometimes there were recipes in those things. All right, we are walking through. We're walking. We are keeping an eye out for things to pick up. And for things to open and search inside. For example, right here. But we don't have another incantation, right? Yeah.
It's locked tight.
Okay. We don't have it. So we'll just keep going. What level was it that we had stopped at? 16 we've completed. How do I get there from here? This is opened. This is opened. All right, 17 has been completed. Oh, I'm gonna go over here. Heading on to level 18. And guys, you know, one of the ways I can tell I'm getting tired is I get palpitations if I get too tired, which are quite unpleasant. And normally they're just for a moment and then they're gone. But this time it's not just a moment, they just kind of are just rolling on. And so I'm going to finish up this level here to the best of my ability. And then Tara and I just may go to bed. Or just me. I might leave Tara in here. For what it's worth, I could perhaps... Brappy, hello. Auntie, hello. Welcome in, my friends. How are you doing today? It's really good to see you. I am finishing up for today. This is our last act with our last little bit of energy. It's late, but we're getting some gold ore and some silver ore and hopefully some iron ore, because we're trying to get together what we need to build a barn, and we need iron ore for barn. And as much sense as it doesn't make, we need gold ore to buy ourselves some new tools, better tools. It's not logic, it's game logic. So that's okay. Yes, and let me tell you about the kind of topic of today's stream. The voice actress of Tara Wylde, this lovely friend of ours right here on the screen, is standing in support of SAG-AFTRA, and we are standing in support of her. She is, as one does when there is a strike, not working. But her car is not doing well, and that's not great timing for a working actor who is not working. So I have posted her Ko-Fi account at the top. So if you all are of a mind to support the SAG-AFTRA cause, and the cause of all of the actors. One small way in which one can support is helping a working actor with some of the necessities of daily life, meaning the car fund. Tara is out of energy, and frankly, so am I. Tara's going to drink one coffee, and I am going to find a place to raid real soon here, before Tara collapses. Before I do too. I think we are probably going to raid Claire Picks, because she goes live right about now, and I always enjoy hanging out there. It's sometimes a very chill time and sometimes a very fun and wacky time. It can be either or both, which I appreciate. That's my kind of vibe. Wacky fun or chillaxin' fun. She is a musician, and she has cats who have their own camera, so it's a good place. Look at that, we've just gotten an emerald. A glossy green gem can be crafted into jewelry or used as a magical ingredient found in the lower levels of the mine. There's one last thing to discover. Will we discover it today, or will we run out of time? Claire is going live 1 hour later tonight. I will not be raiding Claire because I do not have 1 hour of energy left. I do not have any energy left. We're going to pause the game and I'm going to find a raid target. Thank you, Constellazio, for letting me know. I'm going to press the button that gives me the easy options, which are not always the right options. Let's see. Let's raid Subtract-A-Cat. That'll be fun. Subtract-A-Cat is streaming Beat Saber, and wait, hold everything. Lotaglots. I don't even remember following this streamer. We have a polyglot who is studying French right now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's an opportunity that cannot be missed. How often do I see a language learning stream? This is it. This is it. We're going to go say hello to a new friend, Lotaglots, who is learning French. And I love it. You follow them? So cool. I've never spent time over there, ever. If you would like to copy the raid call, that would be awesome. Thank you so much for spending time here. Thank you so much for listening to me talk about the importance of supporting the SAG-AFTRA union in their support of working actors. I am not a union member. I came so close to getting my SAG-AFTRA card, but it's a long story. I was sent a script for a very big movie, for a tiny role in a very big movie that you may or may not have seen in the past, many years ago, in a century, shall I say, millennia ago, called Gattaca. And unfortunately, that role went through some cuts, and they wound up not hiring me, but a local actor after all. So it was an Esperanto role. I was sent a script, but the script went through revisions, and the role became smaller, and so they didn't fly me out. And we have 5 seconds to go. Bye, Auntie. Thank you all for being here, and please support SAG-AFTRA. Love you.